What is popping, guys? What's popping? What's going on? Well. Isn't YouTube interesting? Mm-hmm. I hope everybody is doing well. I know in Dallas it's sunny. It's not too hot, not too cool, just right. Um, I was gonna go to another cousin's birthday party today, but I think I'm going to. Hey DJ, hey Young Riz. Think I'm gonna go get me some hot wings because I don't feel like cooking. Go get me some hot wings, and Hey Angelo, Big Red, what's good? I'm gonna go get me some hot wings, and because I do not feel like cooking today. And I'm going to the house and doing some studying. I ain't doing no partying tonight, even though I'm off tomorrow. I just want to kind of chill and do some catch up. Hey, Meek, what's good? Just want to do some catch up on that. I did some work last night. Hey Gary, hope everybody doing well on this sunny. I don't know how it is where y'all at, but it's sunny down here in Dallas. So I know the game is coming on at 7. So I know a lot of us getting ready for that. Hey E City, what's good? What's good? Everybody that comes in, please press the like button. I really appreciate it. I really do. If you press the like button, just talking about Game of Thrones. I don't know if y'all familiar with that HBO series, but that was my show. Like, and I still go back and watch some of the reruns, that came on HBO. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder what character I resemble, or have some of the characteristics of. I was thinking about that. I always liked the what's the one with the white hair that was she would be riding on the dragon. I can't think of her name right now, but I always liked her character. Thought she was very mysterious, but she was very strong. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of. I'm getting used to, with me being a new YouTuber, I'm getting used to the YouTube politics of things. And I'm starting to see how people are creating alliances. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Alliances. Yes, alliances with other content creators that they were kind of going back and forth with. They're creating that alliance. Hey Tamika, what's good? And I did not know it was so much politicking, as my grandmother would say, politicking going on. Like, what in the fuck? I'm trying not to cuss on Sunday or any day. I've been trying to work on my cussing, my potty mouth. But once again, this person not paying attention almost sideswiped me. I don't understand how people don't understand to stay in their lane. Anyway, before I go back on something else, what's up, CKJ? What's up? What's happening? Yeah, I had to kind of try to get away from saying that word because I was about to say something real ugly. But anyway, getting used to the who to talk to, who not to talk to, and by the way, I don't go by any of that. Either I like you or I don't. So I'm not that type of person. The friend of my enemy is my friend. Like, if I don't like you and that person equally, like, yeah, I don't really care about it. I guess it may be like if you like someone, I mean, dislike someone more than the other one. I mean, that I guess that's why they say that the friend of my enemy is my friend or something like that. I don't know. Hey, hey, shoot, what's good? I don't understand it because if I don't like y'all equally, even if I may not like one a little bit more than the other, y'all still on the same playing field to me. Um, Either one. And when I tell y'all, like it's when I tell y'all I support people and certain people I like, that's what I really mean. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to create some alliance or trying to create something so I can go at another person. Because really, please don't hit me, lady. Every dog has their day. Um, and when it all boils down to it, is your content worth anything at the end of the day? Uh, do you treat your subscribers as people? Um, do you treat your subscribers as valuable to you? And do you actually have something really to say to make people think, or not just people think, but do you actually provide some type of entertainment, like whether you making them laugh, making them smile? I think about things like that. I'm not trying to create alliances with people. It's like I said, either I like you or I don't. But the reason why I thought about the Game of Thrones was because to me it's very similar to YouTube. YouTube is a fantasy world for a lot of people. They can come on here and create all types of characters, all types of storylines, um, to be entertaining, to be appeasing, to be feared, to be liked. Some of these people, they're so they're really good actors and good actresses. That's what I see. And if you ever looked at Game of Thrones, you see a lot of those people that's acting on there. They're very good at what they do. They can make you believe that they're actually that character that they're portraying. And that's what I see on YouTube. I see a lot of fakery. I see, oh, you got smoke for this person, you got smoke for a woman, but you just talked so nice to a man and you a man. Kind of weird to me, but that's what they do on here. Um, but I'm just kind of curious on what y'all think about that. I just know for me, um, I really try to always be genuine with people. Now, I'm not gonna share a lot with my personal life, but I will give you bits and pieces because that makes me more human to you guys, to whoever my audience is. That I'm not some little perfect little church girl, because we all know that's a lie, right? Um, but at the same time, some things are mine to myself. Um, and I just know what I will share and what I won't share. I hope hey, Alpha, hey, 22. Sorry, I'm not looking at my phone. Hey, Don. I'm just talking because, like I said, with me driving, honey, I gotta pay attention. But I really see and they say, oh, there's no play. It's a lot of plays on here that y'all don't even see. It's a lot of things that people don't pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder, are people really seeing what's really there, or is it because of you see only what you like? you know Shout out to Hey Carl. Shout out to Brown Skin Lady for speaking her mind. Shout out to TY. Shout out to Armando. I enjoy his laughter. Think he is very funny, and I like his laugh. Um, I really when I came on here, I'm still kind of not have a little bit of naivety about a lot of things that goes on, and the people that are behind their content. And sometimes I wonder, are people really listening? Do they um do they really understand what's going on, or they just don't care? Because you know what, and this is the thing that I also learned, and I'm going from one thing to another. um I'm starting to really understand, don't take a lot of this YouTube really personal. um because if you do, like I told you, you're gonna find yourself upset all the time. So one thing that I can take, you remember I was telling y'all about, there may be some things that you would do differently, but you take from other people. Some of the people that I named, and even more than that, some people that I support, I can't think of everybody's name. I'm just thinking on the right now. I guess they're used to it because they don't even get, um I guess you can tell sometimes when they're a little bit upset. But really, it's like, to me, it's like things that people do on here, it don't really bother them. They separate it. They know how to separate reality from, from fake. Thank you, Don. Hey, brother Ben. They know how to separate the real from the fake. So basically, their life, they know how to separate their personal life from their YouTube life, right? And at one time, I feel like I was a little blurred a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, like I said, I'm naive, have a naivety to me. I don't usually, hey, John, hey, Watermelon, hey, D. And I'm gonna ask somebody. I want some of y'all to join my channel because join my channel, but yeah, join it. But I want y'all to come, some of y'all to come on the panel, because I remember, when D was going through what he was going through, you know, I know he felt a certain kind of way to an extent. But thank you, John. I appreciate you. He felt a certain way to an extent, but at the same time, I think that he kind of just like, you know what, this is YouTube. I can't take all this. I can't take this seriously. I can't take all this stuff in. This YouTube is for fun and information, no real life online. My problems are personal, right? But I got kind of blurred at one time. I didn't know how to separate it, so I would get all upset about certain things that I was like, when I told y'all yesterday about how somebody told me, you you don't even know these people. Why is you mad or concerned? And it did make sense. These people know they better not come to where I stay. They better not do anything that would cause their ass to get in jail. Okay? I can say ass. That was in the Bible. That's a donkey. But some of these folks act like donkeys. But what I'm saying is, you know, I really was kind of going through some changes, because I was like, this cannot be how people actually act. But then I had to realize, even though this is fake. These people don't know nothing they don't know nothing about you, and whatever they do know, maybe they can go back and see if you got a record or whatever. I'm clear on that, you know what I'm saying? So, but when people try to go and dox you about your life, like, now I think that's like out of line, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to people name calling you, or even putting your picture up and trying to talk about your looks, it really, to me, it's like, okay, okay, and you know what I'm saying? And I had to get to that point because I'm gonna be honest with you. I was really mixing both worlds together. I really was. And that's what my problem was. Mixing two worlds together, it's not gonna go well for anybody. A new YouTuber, and this is advice for anybody that wants to come on this app and start a channel. You better know the real from the fake. Because if you don't understand that, you're going to be upset every turn, every time. Every time you turn around, you're going to be upset. So you better know. Yeah, right. Meet me. You better know when you come on this app that you're going to have some people to do things towards you. And you're going to basically have to have tough skin, because if you don't, you're not going to be on here long. See, when I think about all the good things I have going on in my life, the things that I'm working on, it leaves me less time to be concerned and worried about what other people think of me. I really realize that. And maybe I'm just, hey, Shakira, maybe going back to school and getting another degree, maybe that was kind of my saving grace, because I'm more focused on what my future looks like rather than what people think or say about me. You know, and I don't know if y'all grandparents or mama or daddy used to tell you, well, they talked about Jesus, so what makes you think they ain't gonna talk about you? That's a very true statement. People gonna talk about you until you in that dirt. That's just what that is. So you have to decipher the real from the fake. And I'm going to say 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and all the way back, I did not comprehend that. I put on a good front like, oh, I'm unbothered, whatever. But at the end of every day, if you flesh and blood, you human. So of course you're gonna feel a certain kind of way at first when people talking about you and saying things that's untrue, or calling you out your name. And hey, Mika, what's good? Is this my cousin Mika? But you're gonna feel a certain kind of way. And please press the like button, guys. I appreciate you. But once you get past all of that and you actually find something that's worthwhile focusing on, for some people it could be different. Hey, Thug Life, what's good? I'm glad to see you, sweetie. Once you get something worthwhile to focus on, what other people got to say, it's gonna be like just trash that you see on the ground. Most of the time, I'm be honest with you, if I see trash on the ground that I didn't put, I leave it there and keep walking. Maybe I shouldn't. But a lot of the times, you can't focus on what people are saying about you, because, like I said, when you start to have a life, not to say I didn't have a life before, because I did, but I have an even more fuller life because I'm preoccupied with things that actually matter. You are not so focused about what somebody thinks about you that has never met you, what somebody thinks about you and says about you when they ain't paying your bills, What somebody thinks about you or says about you that you don't, it wouldn't be your type of person to meet even on a bad day or a good day. You wouldn't even think about talking or dealing with that type of person. So once you see people for either their YouTube persona or who they actually really are, you start to realize that this is people. This is what the world is made out of, people of every type of nationality, every type of personality, every type of some of these folks mental disorder, have mental disorders, every type of situation, drama, some trauma, everything that they got going on. You're in the world, including yourself, mixed in with all of that. But you got to remember, people are going to be people, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So I'm learning to hold that same kind of mindset when I get on here. Some people you gonna click with, some people you just not. Some people gonna betray you, some people gonna be loyal to you. Some people gonna be cool with you today and not tomorrow, and some people gonna continue to be cool with you because they just like you. That's just what that is. Starting to apply some of the same things, even though this is a fake world. But to some people, they can't separate this world like I used to, couldn't separate. It becomes so real. So their beef with you and how their hatred towards you, that's actually real to some people, you know. Um, but I'm learning as a new YouTuber. Hey, Alif CJ, what's good? Yeah, that's right. That game coming on at 7. Go Cowboys. Cowboy Nation. To all the haters in the chat. TY. No, I'm just kidding. But when you start to kind of separate the real from the fake, you start to feel better. It's like a weight being kind of lifted off of you because you actually know the difference. Now, do it mean that sometimes I'm not gonna get upset? Oh, Texans playing Falcons. Oh, okay. I ain't no Texan fan. I'm a Cowboys. You just said my Saints. Ooh, whatever. So y'all trying to get me off. But when you start to kind of realize that you can't let the small people, the small stuff get so much under your skin. But we are human and we don't like being attacked with people, especially people we don't even know. We ain't met. And as Kwame Brown said, we ain't shook their hand. We ain't shook their head. Some of them, I want to give them a real tight hug. A real tight hug. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. You just start to learn the real from the fake. And when I didn't understand when people used to say, I don't take this stuff seriously. I don't take this stuff seriously. These people don't know me. And I'm like, how can you do that? But you know what? It comes with finding you again. And when I mean that, I didn't really realize, like when I was much younger, I was very bold. I'll say anything to everybody and be ready to fight in a minute. And then, like I said, when I had the situation that happened when I was like in my, I would say late teens, early 20s, kind of made me go into a shell. And I kind of forgot that fire that I had, but it always been in me. So once I got to my late 20s, the 30s, it came in full effect. But now I know how to use it a little better. Hey, Kay Morgan. hell to the Redskins. See, you trying to get me out focused. Hey, Don, what's good? K Morgan, I was about to go get me some press ham, but I went ahead and decided to give me some Wingstop. Y'all ever heard of press ham? Press ham back, it's for them corner stores or them country stores. Got that press ham. It's real salty and it's greasy as hell. And you get you some rat cheese, or they call it rat cheese or moon cheese. Put that cheese on there with that bread, baby, or some crackers. That's some good eating. Y'all know about that. K Morgan, I thought about you. I said I might need to go get me some press ham. I got some the other week at the corner store on Overton in Illinois. That's a little joke me and K Morgan got. But anyway, yeah, you start to see this stuff for what it is. And this is an all big Game of Thrones where everybody is a different character. Everybody's a different character. I wonder what character, character I resemble y'all. And y'all better not say the dragon. What character? It's a Game of Thrones on this mug. And that was, like I said, that was my movie. Not my movie, but my series. And I enjoyed it because every character, they had to create some type of alliance with the other to go against the other. They had to create some type of, okay, this person can't take my kingdom. I'm going to take this person's kingdom down. I'm going to destroy this kingdom, and this person and their people. I mean, it was just all a whole big power trip on Games of Thrones. And that's how it is in real. I don't know about real life because I ain't really had none of this foolishness like this in real life. So I'm going to just say YouTube. And YouTube, it is the Game of Thrones. And you better know who to align with. And if you don't know who to align with, damn it, you in trouble. And you can't, well, I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to be neutral on a lot of things. Because a lot of things is just not my fight. But if I was ever asked from the particular persons, if this is wrong or right, I'm going to tell the truth, right? But I'm not picking other people's fights. Because guess what? I had a few people to say things to basically take up for me in certain areas. But a lot of the times I fought alone. Right? And you're going to learn that too. If you ever want to be a YouTuber, you better know who you are. You better know the real from the fake. And you better have a purpose. You better have something outside of YouTube to keep you from getting emotionally tied up with this mess. You better. Because if you don't, you in some deep shit. Excuse me. Okay, but you in some boo-boo. It's more like the Lord of the Rings, a whole lot of trolls, goblins, and fake wizards, elves, etc., etc. Yeah, that too. We can mix that together. Like I said, YouTube is just a big old, I would say, movie. It's a big old movie with different characters. Everybody's a different character. Some people are actually themselves. Some people are actually mean and cruel. They really are in real life. In real life, though. And then some people are, trying to figure out, how do I do content? How do I actually do stuff that's really good and people be drawn to it without me getting in the BS? I asked hey, Sebastian, what's good? Yeah, sugar, honey, iced tea. That's right. Instead of saying the other word, sugar, honey, iced tea. How can I be a good content creator to have people to see that actually what I have to say is actually of substance, or I'm entertaining to an extent without going off all the time, or being drawn into drama? That's the question that I ask myself a lot of times, because I'm still trying to find that balance. And even when I think I found the balance, I feel like I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to be drama filled because that's not who I am in real life. Neither do I desire to be that. But I do want to provide some type of entertainment, at least make y'all laugh a little bit, at least let y'all smile a little bit. I don't want to be totally a person to be like, when you come on here, it's about positivity all the time, and you can do it. I know you can, and put your head up and put a smile on your face and pull yourself by the bootstraps and all of that bull. I can't even do that in real life. Like, I'm not even that positive in real life. I'm just not. Like I said, when I'll tell y'all some days about me saying certain things, I am who I am. I'm not going to be all encouraging. I'm not going to be coming from the scriptures all the time. I'm not going to be, let's kumbaya and work together and all this. I'm not going to be like that all the time. I'm going to be like the Delisha. That Delisha that is ready for you. That Delisha that went to South Oak Cliff. That's the Delisha that some people will meet. But then I have to realize, hey, Ernest, what's good? Yeah, I can be proper and articulate what I'm trying to say, and give you a solution to your problem and all this kind of stuff. I can't do that all the time, and I don't care to do that. I'm still trying to figure out how to figure out my solutions, how to solve my stuff that's going on. And I'm not going to. Like I said, some days you'll get the encouraging person, because that's one of my giftings, is to encourage people. But at the same time, my other side is, you gonna get this work because you have no idea who I am and who you messing with. Don't let this smile fool you. But then, like I said, I'm back to my humble, my modest kind of, person, spirit, or whatever. And yeah, I got many different sides to me. I used to say I could be like a Gemini, but I don't like some Gemini. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Forgive me if there's somebody that's a Gemini here. But I do have different sides to me. I really do. But in all of who I'm showing you today or tomorrow or the week from now or the year from now, they're all me. They're all a part of my personality. And I'm not schizophrenic, and I don't have multiple personalities. But we all have different facets to our personalities. All of us. And there's just some days that we just not gonna be positive, when we gonna call a spade a spade. Bottom line. So as I go back and look at all this stuff on YouTube and all these people creating alliance with this person and that person, and they really don't even like each other, it starts to make so much sense to me that YouTube is not reality. Even though some people can't differentiate, or I'm going to say they can't decide what is real or what is fake, but it's fake. This world is fake. Where you are right now in your life is real. It's real. This is not when people come on here most of the time, it is just a game. It is just a play. It is just fun. It's something to do. And for the people that can't separate the real from the fake, they are the ones that get lost and they start to becoming these characters that actually turn them into a monster, a villain in the whole thing. There's a lot of villains. There's people that have been turned into their second nature, the villain, because that's really who they are in real life and fake. And YouTube makes it worse because they can't see the real from the fake. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I was almost there because I couldn't see. Hey, Rocks, what's good? I couldn't see. I couldn't see the real from the fake. I mixed it all together. And it was making me want to make some calls, do things that's out of my norm. Yeah. So you got to know who you are when you come on here. You actually have to really take some kind of look at yourself, a self-assessment, and see where you are mentally. If you are already close to the edge, you might not need to be on here because these people will make you wanna, I'm telling you, make you want to do something you have to go to prison for. Nope. Oh yeah, poking keys. I'm close to it. Yes, yes, yes. I'm close to it, D. But yeah, I'm gonna put my link up here. So anybody that wants to come up that actually wants to talk about this, you can come up. But if you ain't look, we ain't going off of topic, okay? So I don't mean no harm, but we gotta stay on topic. If y'all wanna come up. Now, I think I put the link in the chat. I have no idea because I'm on my phone, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yes, honey. Oh, yes. Meek said, I think YouTube is very real. The people are fake. Yep. That too. We got fake people on fake YouTube. Now, I told y'all to keep watching me. If I'm not the same person a few months later or a year later, hey, I wasn't real to begin with. I'm just look, if I turn, I'm just as fake as my eyelashes. Mm-hmm. And some people they will say fake as my body. But anyway, yeah, I'm just as fake as my eyelashes, if that's the case. A whole lot of millionaires, pimps, CEOs, Biocon masters, oil field tycoons. My God, I need to meet one of them. Not a pimp though, but I'm talking about the CEOs and the tycoons. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, D. See, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm gonna see if I can do it again. Uh, I copied it. I copied the link. Let me see if I can. Okay. Oh, okay. See, that's why. Uh-oh, I'm acting like I'm on the slow bus today. What's going on, Selena? Pimp. What, boy? D. All right, you gonna get yourself in trouble. They gonna be calling. Now he said he a pimp. Oh Lord. And thank you, D, because I know somebody was trying to pull you in some mess saying that I asked a stupid question. But thank you for not being pulled into that because every question that I asked you on on the interview was very valid. It's I felt like in people need to know, do you still beat women or not? So I thought that was very valid to ask that. So anybody else want to come up, you can. Yeah, because I heard about that. Somebody had let me know about that. I was like, I'll be damned. Oh, honey, sugar, iced tea, or something like that. Honey, sugar, iced tea. What's up, Mink Mink? Are you up here? I don't know if she up here or not. And I was honest, I don't care about you asking that question. Uh, I'm not sensitive at all. Right. Okay, I'm gonna put the link back in the chat. I don't know where Mink went, but anybody else is free to come up. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I need to invite her. Maybe that's it. Add to the stage. I'm sorry. Told you I'm slow today.
Is you where you at? And I'm sitting back here like, it's me. I'm back here trying to type at the
Yeah,
same time. I was trying to
child.
type.
Yeah, but what you have to add to the conversation, honey? Cause I'm finna go in there and get my hot wings.
You gonna turn into a wing, but
A chicken, bop bop. Yep, yep, yep.
hey, that's the next news at 9.
Yeah,
Selena's really a chicken. She
yeah.
got
You got.
she got
Uh,
um she got silicone
I mean,
gizzards.
but yeah, chicken silicone, chicken boot. Yeah, yeah,
That's not a butt. That's chicken butt.
yeah. Chicken backpack. What's going on, me? Add to
Everything's good. How are you? How was church?
yeah, fine. Trying to keep from saying something I shouldn't say, but that's about
Oh,
uh, uh, but other than that, I'm doing good. What's happening? I need to get my because I need to get my card so I can get me some extra sauce. Cause honey, I love uh that hot buffalo hot buffalo sauce. I like the extra.
oh Lord.
Mhm.
Okay. Nah, but I agree with most. I mean, I agree with you saying, but I just really, really, when people say YouTube ain't real, I just don't agree because what we do on YouTube, when it affects you in real life, it's real. You know what I mean? It's not like we have this alternate fake world and we're doing this inside this bubble and it's not gonna, we just seen somebody go to jail. This stuff is real life. This is not a fake place. It's a bunch of fake people doing a bunch of F stuff, but YouTube is real because you got to think about even the good things that are yielded from YouTube. I was posting my flyer the other day. A young lady from Virginia actually commented like, "Hey, what part? That's real life. That's not something fake. I think it's our the way we present ourselves is what creates what world we have on YouTube. So it's a lot of chaos and all that. Rightly so because that's the way the world operates, but I think it's safe to say that it's the character of the people that is a facade versus YouTube. I always say social media isn't doing anything to like how people say, oh, social media ruins marriages. It wasn't social media, it was the people involved in the marriage that ruined it.
Right.
So, that's just the way but at the same time, I'm sure we are saying the same thing. It's just a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. What I mean, thank you. What I mean by can I get this up? Okay. What I mean by YouTube is fake. It's like when it all boils down to it, like these some of these people will never meet. You know what I'm saying? We'll never have like a real life conversation with them. So that and the thing is, when you have a life, some of that stuff it don't bother you. It's not gonna bother you as much because you start to realize these people don't know you. They say what's good. So these people don't know you. Also, God willing, I'm gonna be interviewing someone, Duke Farrow, part of the multi sector. I'm just off the subject. I'm sorry, but me, I'm random. So I'm gonna do um a giveaway, $20. I think it's two $20 giveaways on Thursday, and I gotta figure out what type of game I can do in order to um someone can win. But I'm gonna do that Thursday. So y'all just come through. But I'm gonna do two $20 prizes, money prizes, cash app. So hopefully people have a cash app. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You know me, you know how I go. I go from one thing to another.
Yeah, she said, "Don't y'all come up here. We staying on the topic. I'm sorry."
Yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like some of these folks, you just have to accept that this is this is not something that's actually, your feelings are real. Don't get me wrong. Your feelings are real. Um, but at the same time, you don't know these people. These people add no value to your life. They're not doing nothing for you. It's just words. And it's just yeah, it's just words. And
Hmm.
when people realize that it's just words and these people add no value to your life, there's certain things that won't get up under your skin like it may have before. And that's what I'm saying for me. And that's how everybody has processes things differently in their mind. And this is how I process things to to keep my head on together, to keep me not getting too emotionally like a case. Because I have seen people that came on here and they're a complete emotional basket case because they're constantly doing lives, going back and forth with people that they have never met and they will never meet. And it's like you're going crazy, constantly going at people. You're putting so much energy, so much hate in it, and you don't even like what's your point?
Exactly. That's why I say we're saying this exact same thing. It's
Uh-huh.
just YouTube people.
Hey, Michael.
YouTube ain't real. These people ain't real. It's the exact same. You know what I mean? We're saying the exact same thing
Exact
because
same thing
I
because
feel the
I
same
feel the
because I'm
same
like,
because I'm
why
like,
I got
why
echo?
I gotta do right,
But
right.
what I'm
What I'm,
what
what
I'm
I'm,
why do I
why
have
do
an
I have an
echo? You
echo?
hear
Do you
that?
hear that? It's probably me. Hell, I don't know. What did he say? Say honey, sugar, iced tea. I
Yeah,
need to say
sugar
sugar.
honey guys. Too.
Oh, okay. One of them.
But
You
like
still
for
got an
example,
echo?
yeah, I have
Yeah.
sugar. Echo.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Let me
see.
see. Let me take you
I
off
don't got
my
no
phone.
YouTube.
All right. No, it's you because I don't have
Let
echo.
me see.
But
Okay.
but it's
What-
good.
Whatever it was, it stopped. So
Oh,
whatever
okay.
you just did, it worked.
Yeah, I had you connected to my car, so
Yeah,
apparently
that's
that's
what
not a
it
good
was.
idea.
So good. Probably because you took it off. You probably started on and then took it off and put it back on, and it'll do that sometime.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I look at everything. You know, I'm very observant. So
Right.
I see a lot of things that the average person probably don't even see, or they wouldn't even relate to it that way. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are in the places that they love, even if the stuff that we look at, like what the hell, a lot of people are
Right.
there because we say we're looking for like-minded people. They are
Right.
like-minded people. So even the worst of the worst has like-minded people. And if
Right.
some of those people are wounded out here and they're constantly wounding people, the thing in those other people that like to see that go on, they are wounded too. So everything connects for a reason. And
Oh yeah.
like my biggest thing with the whole situation is having to not act like others. You know what I mean? Just because somebody
Right.
acts a certain way, the clapback be real, and I'm petty as hell. And nobody understands the level of strength that takes sometimes. I don't give a damn what
Right,
you think of me, but I
right,
like to play in the street too. Shit,
right.
I like to play
Yeah,
in the street. I'll put shit in front of the car sometime, but I'm trying not to be that on here.
right,
Because at the end of the
right.
day, it's wasted energy. You know what I'm saying? But
It is.
one day people gonna wake up and realize they wasted a lot of energy. They're gonna be tired as hell, don't know why, ain't accomplished nothing, and then that's gonna be like next. What's the next shit coming up? Oops, sugar honey iced tea. Sorry, Gary. The next
Yeah,
foolery coming up on the scene. That's why I
right.
think it's cool with pages like different people that are actually trying to do different things, like you, myself, self awareness. All of us that we've kind of pivoted, trying to not
Right.
necessarily get out of where we're from, but pivot into other areas. Eventually, it's gonna have a lot of weight to it. But it's just enjoying the ride, getting there. Sticking true to what you're doing, giving them the
Yeah,
leash, giving them whatever the case, giving them you know what I'm saying?
right.
And staying in a good space.
Yeah, and that's how I see it too. I don't have a problem with being myself because that's just who I am. But like I said, sometimes I feel like I gotta explain to people because people can put you in a box and say, "Well, you were talking positive," and I will continue to do that. But what as we have to all realize, everybody is human, and everybody expresses themselves differently. My thing is just don't stay in the negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But at the same time, life is not always sweet, and it's not always nice. So there's some things, sometimes I will get in my feelings about certain things because I am human, and maybe that day I can't separate the real from the fake. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get to a person. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
I
you
want to.
have
So
a question for you, chicken
uh,
thing?
uh, chicken queen boot. Oh Lord, One- I can't see it. What is this chicken boot
Why
saying?
why you never say anything about BSL's behavior on here?
BSL behavior.
You get
Okay.
too volatile.
What I will say is I don't agree. I don't agree with everything someone does. That doesn't take the fact that I like the person, but I don't agree with everything they do. If that makes sense, I do different than brown skin lady because my personality is different. But at the same time, there's certain things about her that I do actually like. I said that I stated that more than once. I like that she doesn't take anything from anybody. I like that she speaks what's on her mind, regardless when everybody else wants to be scared about it because they don't want the backlash. Those are the things I like. Do I agree with everything she does? No, and I'm not supposed to. Why? Because we are different people. I don't agree with my pastor 100% of the time, let alone another person. You know what I'm saying? So, calling somebody out on their behavior is not my job. The last time I checked, I didn't die on the cross, and I'm not the judge. So I'm not. I can talk about the things that affect me. That's how I stay in my lane because whatever affects me, that's what I'm going to talk about. But if there's say for instance, if brown skin lady ever asks me, Selena, what do you think about this? Do you think that I'm wrong? I'm going to say either yes, you were wrong, or no, you weren't, from how I see it. But to call people out for stuff just to be calling people out, a lot of times that's none of my business. But if it affects me, if it affects somebody I care about, then yeah. But there's times when you have to use wisdom and know when to deal with people, what to say to people, what to say about people. And it's not always your call to be calling people out. Now, I don't know if I answered the question um, where you can understand it, or if, and like I said, people need to learn to agree to disagree. But yeah, and I respect that, chicken queen boots. I respect that. I don't have no qualms about it. Like, I'm willing to have an open conversation with anybody that's reasonable. So yeah, I respect that. You had a question, and I hope I answered it um but I only answered it to the best ability that I can. I can't hold other people, grown people, accountable. You know what I'm saying? But if someone asks me, if the person asks me, "Do you agree with this?" I'm gonna say no. I would have done it differently. I would have did this. You have to remember, and I think you know this, but we're different. So how I may handle or approach a situation may be totally different than how you may handle a situation. But I also learned there's just certain things you just not gonna go into because it don't have nothing to do with you. Okay, I can't read what she's saying because I'm driving. Can you tell me what this the person saying
She
me?
said, so basically, you just like her, and that's what you said. Out the gate, you said you like her. You don't agree with everything. I think that as adults, we can't allow what others do. Like you said, if it's not affecting us directly. Now, there's some things that some people do that I won't, look at them, watch them, or listen to them, and that's how I solve that problem. But
Oh,
I don't see everything certain people do. I go on how that person treats me. So if like I don't watch. We're going to use her as an example since she brought her up. I don't watch brown skin ladies page.
uh-huh,
It's not for any specific reason. I just never really watched her page. I
uh-huh,
see some of the stuff like when other people react, but like I said, I don't watch her. But when she comes here in the chat or when she comes in my chat, she's always kind to me, so I'm kind in return. I
right,
can't get mad and be like, "Oh, she be on there calling men bitches." Some men is bitches.
right,
Are we mad because she's willing to say it, or are we mad because she's saying it?
right.
Like, everybody ain't for everybody, and I would think that if you don't like how somebody carries themselves or the way they present their stuff, their content, then don't watch them. That's the easiest solution. And we can't get mad at others because they don't have the same feelings that you have. You may be outraged. Maybe Selena has a little tougher skin. Maybe she don't agree with what she says, but that doesn't take away from seeing. Sometimes you got to see a person's character from the inside, and some people have the ability to see that. So maybe Selena sees something in the young lady that you don't. You know what I mean? But I don't
Well,
think it. I don't think we have to all sit here just because somebody say something that's foul or we don't like or don't agree with. We don't have to rally together and be like, don't like her because she said, or don't like him because he uses women. He ain't using me. It's
okay.
just
Well,
we have.
let me say this, and I don't know if this person, you may have been aware, Chicken Boop. I think that's her name.
No, it sounds like you dancing around the truth. The truth is, we don't give a damn what these people do as long as they act right to us. It's
Yeah,
simple. Mind the business that pay you. That's what we do.
I'm gonna just say from my own personal experience with a person, and this is all I can go by, right? So, like, there was a situation where I had that guy, Sissy, and with the wrench. Oh, sorry, Sis with the wrench. Um, and lady named Rainy Life Talk, whatever her name is, I forgot. But they were kind of going at me around the same time, and because brown skin lady was cool with both of them at the time, she thought highly of them. She kind of said some little slick comments in the chat about me and a few other, I guess, the ladies that I was with at the time. I mean, well, I'm still with Chicky and Cynthia, but she said some comments like, basically these bitches or whatever. And so I was like, I'm like, I ain't did nothing to that lady. Why she feeling feeling the way because somebody else don't like me? That's why I was thinking. I said I always been, pretty cordial to everybody. If you watch me, you kind of see that I speak to almost everybody in the chat. Like I'm one of those people because that's just how I talk. When I go into a room, I speak to everybody. So I didn't have a problem with her, and I didn't understand what her problem was. So then after that, um, there was a situation. I guess her and that guy felt that's when they had fell out, and she started to see the other lady's ways or whatever. And so someone reached me behind the scenes and told me that she was very apologetic for some of the things that she said about me, and I guess in the chat or whatever, and how she basically was going along because of how they felt about me. And instead of her just getting to know me from, for my, for herself. And when she said that, I was like, okay, well, damn, I know this lady, she kind of, she came off to me. I didn't understand the hate that she had for Kwame Brown, but I said, she seemed like she kind of stubborn, and I don't know what her deal is. But then when she did that, I was like, okay, that take a lot for a person to admit that they wrong. Now, like I said, this is for me. I can't say for nobody else because I don't really talk about nobody but besides how I'm feeling. But when she did that to me, and then she did it a couple of times after that, she was like, Selena, and I could actually tell that she was really sincere when I went back to see what she said. And she seemed very sincere when she apologized to me. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, regardless of what people say, she can come off hard and like she don't give a damn. But when she did that for me, that made me see a different side of her that I was not aware of. And I'm gonna be honest with you. At first I'm real skeptical with people because of the stuff that I've encountered. But when I saw that, it made me feel like she was really genuine. So to me, if somebody's sincere and apologize to me, I don't understand why people, felt like, okay, she's sincere. So let me accept her apology because I'm pretty sure with her being very stubborn and very strong in her opinions, it's hard for her to kind of admit when she wrong. So when she did that, it made me see another side of her that made me like, well, maybe let me take a better look at this because people on YouTube don't apologize to you sincerely. If they do, they'll give you a half-ass apology, and then the next week they're going in on you. So that's how I felt, uh, Chicken Queen. Um,
Girl,
I,
don't let these people play devil's advocate too long. You getting off. We was talking about something else.
but it makes sense to everything a lot because I think that the question was valid, right? I'm just saying it's going to be
Not
valid.
really invalid, but we can over answer. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the way I explained it. So that's how I feel about it, and I maybe overdo it, but you know how I am. I'm kind of passionate when I
No,
think.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying not to answer her. I'm just saying like sometimes we get the same question over and over again. If you're really looking at the questions.
Hey, Kiki. Well, it is what it is. So if that answers your question, or anybody else that's wondering, that should answer it.
She
And
said
so,
she got
okay, thank you, Chicken Queen.
it.
Thank you. So I ain't gonna go back over it. We got it. We all got it. But like I say, hey Queen, what's up? So like I said, I'm learning to, like my sister always tell me, you just mind your business. Uh, Mink about to block me. Mink, are you about to block Chicken Boots?
Absolutely not. She ain't did nothing but ask a question or five different ways. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. No,
I
man,
have a
you ain't did nothing to get blocked. It's just everybody has their way of thinking or feeling, and I think everybody is valid in having their thoughts. You know what I mean? That's not a reason to block somebody.
I have a sister. Kevin said, "Hey, Kevin, I have a sister who's known for being a backstabber, and every time she come back apologizing, but still backstab and talk mess about me behind my back." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sometimes you just know how people are.
Hey, Brooklyn. Yeah, like I said, I can only go by what she shown me and how, when I felt like she was sincere because, some people, one of them people, honey, it takes a miracle just to get an apology out of them. So that's why I was just like, you better listen to what some people when they apologize and they sincere about it, you can probably take that to the bank because they don't do that often. Thank you, Chicken Queen Boots. That's a very strange name, but thank you. But okay, but yeah, I really, like I said, I hope y'all had a good time. But just understand that this YouTube stuff is a Game of Thrones for me. And I hope y'all see it that way too, because because like I said, y'all can't get y'all stuff pulled into this stuff. That's what I almost did, and I almost really, I was, boy, I tell you, I was angry. But now I am just like, you know what? It is what it is. People are going,
Mhm.
and the Game of Thrones is gonna keep going.
I wish I ever seen it before, but I'm sorry. I might
Yeah.
do a little investigation and see what character you are since she asked. But I'm about to drop down. I'm gonna
Okay.
get back to the chat. I
Chicken.
holler at CKG. I mean CKJ. I'm coming for you. Talking about you got a restraining order on me. All
Oh,
right.
okay.
Bye
Uh,
bye.
Chicken Boots. What character you see me in the Game of Thrones? And you better not say that. You better not say that dragon. Oh, the Games of Thrones. That's my show. I might watch some tonight. I love me some Game of Thrones. Yes, yes, yes. But I hope you guys had a good afternoon. She said, "Huh? Mm, mm. What character y'all see me as?" Like I say, do not say the dragon. Hey, Tamika, what's good? Selena, I'm Ghost and I like power. You definitely a dragon. Oh, dang. I'm a cute dragon with eyelashes. I'm a cute dragon with eyelashes and some lipstick. Y'all ever seen Shrek? That lady dragon with well, I'm the one of the cutest dragons, honey. So y'all be good. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces. And I hope people understand by my understanding how I'm explaining, because sometimes I can over understand, understand. I'll be doing the most when I'm trying to get people to get it. But it it's all, like I said, it's all honesty when I say what I say. Again, I like who I like. That doesn't mean I like everybody's behavior. Doesn't mean that I would do it that way. But we're all different people, and we choose how we want to act. Now, like I said, somebody asked me, I say, you probably shouldn't have did that. Probably shouldn't have said that. But don't know, did nobody ask me, so I'm just gonna stay in my own little corner over here in Dallas, Texas. Love you guys, the Reese's Pieces. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. The like button is always free. I appreciate you guys for coming through. I appreciate the everybody that has something to say, even even the questions. I appreciate that. And yeah, we just gonna do what it do. But Thursday, I want to do a $20 gifts or cash apps for people, whether you're a member of my channel or not. And then I would like to be a blessing to you guys, because you are a blessing to me just coming through. Be good, as my uncle would say, Selena, and y'all be sweet, because he know I would act up. He said, Selena, be sweet. Be sweet and kind as much as you can, even though these folks act a fool. But I love y'all to Reese's Pieces. Talk to y'all later. Bye.